right, today we do the Sea2Sky Trail, and it is in rough shape so far. Oh. Whew. Well, haven't gotten too far yet, but it's already hike-a-bike time. Whew. Well, at least I can catch my breath and explain what we're doing today. So I just parked at the north end of Paradise Valley Road, and there's a nice little campsite there with lots of folks taking in the long weekend. And I am going through all of those campsites, finally get to the head of the Sea2Sky Trail, which goes from the north end of Squamish all the way to Pemberton. And today I'm going to be going from the Squamish side to the Whistler side and back, so about half of it. And there's a few other Forest Service roads that I want to explore depending on how much time I have. Currently, I'm not making great time at a great pace, but I know that eventually this will turn into better gravel. There's a few small highway sections that I never particularly look forward to, but it'll definitely increase the average pace. And I got a non-alcoholic Guinness waiting for me in the river. So I'm thinking this will be about 4 hours, maybe 5. So stop in at Purebred in Function Junction for a snack, maybe a second coffee. And yeah, here we go. Honestly, I forgot how brutal the beginning of this ride is. I pretty much walked the first 10 minutes. Let's see how we go. Hello. It's all good. Are we good?
No, not till I have them. Yep.
Oh.
Hey! Don't think about that. I know. Just wait. Hey! Hey! It's
All right.
instinct.
Yeah. Yeah. Protect at all costs. I get that.
Right? Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Well, could have gone a lot of work. Oh man. It's a beautiful view, but you got to be extra careful not to take it in too deeply. Oh man, remember the first time I did this? I'll show you guys what I'm walking over right now. Remember the first time I did this? It was about 8 or 9 years ago on much smaller tires. And I almost turned back and just took the highway because this chicken wire was only about 2 layers deep. Now it's, I can see they've redone it, third layer, lots of cables holding up for extra support. But this is all to keep you from experiencing this view more firsthand and in a plummeting, much scarier fashion. But here we are, trail's becoming a bit more rideable, and so looking to make some better time. Currently I'm only 3 kilometers into this ride, and I think it's about 100K return, so trying to put the pedal to the metal for a while. Chug my way along here. The highway is just up and around this corner, so I'm gonna hop back on there for I think about 6K or so. Nothing too crazy, but then we're gonna end up on the other side of this bridge here, and we'll be back on the gravel. Really nice sections of just like winding gravel, rolling the whole way. And the next big ride out here, I'm going to be doing Cloudburst, which is up this way. I think it's about time I think I need to give it time for the snow to melt. I think it's about 600 meters up before it comes back down the other side and meets up with Squamish Valley Road. So for now, we're taking in the view. I am very out of breath and kind of feel like I'm gonna pass out. But yeah, we're kind of still warming up here. We're about 35 minutes into this ride, and it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be really hard. Well, that was about enjoyable as you'd think it would be, riding on the Sea2Sky Highway on a long weekend, but we're here now back in the woods, and I got the road behind me. Sea2Sky Trail off to the side here, and then if I keep going, that I believe is the route up Cloudburst, or we will save for another time. Honestly, could do it all today, but I'm pretty sure there's still gonna be snow out there, and I wanna make it back on time and in one piece. So we're off to the Sea2Sky Trail today, another beautiful stretch off now to the west side of the Sea2Sky Highway, and should get nice and peaceful once we get a little further away from the main road. All right, here we go. Wild. Oh, let's get you back. All right. And I can do this one-handed. Oh yeah, nice part coming up, nice part coming up. All right, well, we are at the 1 hour mark of this ride, and I am just standing on a bridge over top of a beautiful Sea2Sky Creek. No fish spotted so far, but I'm happy to say that these trails have been a lot more rideable in the last few kilometers. And it is also just the most beautiful day out. It's like 12 degrees, sunny with some cloud. I've got a ton of shade to ride in. It's been some pretty nice people. Even the ladies whose dogs look like they were ready to jump me was super friendly. And so we're in the second section of the Sea2Sky Trail, hoping that it stays this nice. Got a bottle and a half worth of water left so far. That's gotta last me all the way to Function Junction. I'm gonna get a coffee there at Purebred. So yeah, let's let the good times roll. Yeah, I honestly just forgot how nice it is out here. And it's probably been maybe 5-6 years since I've been out here. I'm not as fit as the last time I was out here, but I'm definitely enjoying the ride. So alrighty, let's keep this ball rolling and we'll see what lies ahead. Hopefully no bears. More train tracks. These are too high to hop. 28.8K left to Whistler Village. We're not gonna go quite that far, so maybe about 22K to go until Function Junction. Feeling pretty good. Just went through a nice open section here with the power lines. And you'll definitely see that a lot on the Sea2Sky Trail, is winding around both the highway and the power lines. But for now, we're just happy that it's here and on we go. 22-ish K left to go. Oh man, just past Whistler bungee jump. Some very anxious looking teenagers there. Oh. Whew. Oh, not for me, but power to you. Ooh, that's new. Oh, jeez. That's a big boy. Oh, saw a little ground squirrel. Anybody around the corner? Nope. Ooh, big step. Oh, oh. Oh. And that is my favorite part about this whole trail is the zigzagging narrows, the winding through the trees. This really cool like rock formation that just keeps splitting apart and splitting apart. And it gets really quiet up here. Man, really looking forward to doing this on the way back too. But I think for now, I'm gonna turn the camera off, focus on the descent here. And I think next stop probably either Purebred or Forecast. Two Whistler sweethearts that make a pretty good coffee and a damn good pastry. So we'll check in there. All right, well, I am caffeinated and cookied. Heading back towards Squamish, back down towards the car. I am off the Sea2Sky Trail for now, just because it's a long weekend. It's actually really busy on the train wreck trail. A lot of folks going out to see a crashed train from a bygone era. So I'm gonna skip all that madness because it was a little dicey coming in. So I'm gonna take the Chickamus or Calchick Forest Service road that I'm on right now. And it actually follows or sort of twins the Sea2Sky Trail for a couple kilometers. And I'm gonna hop on it when the coast is clear. And then it'll be pretty smooth and fun sailing all the way down to Brandywine. So we'll see how that goes. It's been a long time since I've been on this Forest Service road, but it looks like it's in good shape. We are back. Found a little shortcut off the FSR. Now we're heading south over this little bridge. Nice winds all the way down to the waterfalls. All of a sudden chased by some rain here, so I'm gonna lay down the hammer and get back down to the car, or at least away from this rain cloud that might be fun. Well, we made it back. Camera died, which is honestly for the best. I needed to rip down there, get away from the rain. And now back at the car. Got a nice cold NA Guinness waiting for me. And we're gonna get in line for the traffic to head back down to the city. That was such a great ride. It was good to be back. And yeah, it's just such a special place to ride. Ended up being about 4.5 hours round trip with a coffee in there at Forecast up in Function Junction. And yeah, saw a lot of good people. Said hey to probably 6 or 7 other riders out there, some bike packers, some looked like day trippers. Really enjoyed it.